right. Come on, YouTube. Give me a sign. Should be live. And we are live. Yay! Hey everybody, welcome back to another RSG lunch stream. I'm your host, Ranger J 1999. Welcome to our lunch stream on this hump day. Skewers, if you're out there, whip out your pickles. It is the midweek. It is time to get this thing started. Glad to have you guys here on this hump day. Make sure you say hello in chat. We like to shout everybody out here, and we'll do that in a few minutes. But let us know that you're out there. Whip out your pickles. Do whatever it is that you need to do. But welcome to the lunch stream where we talk about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, answer your questions, and have a lot of fun doing it. We're here for the next hour plus, whatever long it takes, where we will hang out and we're going to talk shop about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. So we had a lot of fun yesterday with lunch stream, and we're going to continue that on as well. So glad to have you guys here joining us, whether you're in the morning, evening, or afternoon, whether you're watching this live or later on. We're glad to have you guys here. Very much appreciated for all your support. And speaking of that, make sure if you haven't already, subscribe, hit the thumbs up. For the video. It does help with monetization with the algorithm to get our product and information out there. Make sure you watch lots of stuff. So we're glad to have you guys aboard. Joining me on this journey, we've got Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman, the Troll Extraordinaire.
Hi.
We also have Grim, the Mechanic, here as well.
Hello.
And we're glad to have you guys here. So the way this works is, first of all, what are we going to do? Well, I'm going to suffer through mod depression like I always do. And then we'll do a roster review. We do roster reviews here during the lunch stream. And then after that, we're going to get your questions. So if you have questions, go ahead and pop those into the chat about anything that's on your mind. Make sure you put question in front of your statement, and we will get those scooped up. If you'd like to have fun and donate bits either through Twitch or do a super chat and donate, you can do that. It's lots of stuff. Appears on the screen, falls into the cup of Vader. Vader's cup of plenty is there for you to help fill up and show your support for RSG. So there you go. That's all the housekeeping stuff. Let's get into the show and do what we always do, and that's say hi to everybody out there in TV land. We like to do that. So let's see who we got. Let's see. We've got we got Revenator. That's all for Revenator. I just saw your question. You're a very bad man. Jaeger's here. Says good evening. It's just funny, Finn. You guys were playing Don't Starve together, and he was saying good morning when he popped on that stream last night. It's funny how that works. He was. Mm-hmm. And I've got to say, the team was doing very well, except for Deadpool Kyle, who seemed to die out. Well, Tits started dying a lot at the end, too.
And so. Durgan.
Durgan was incredible. Durgan
went off and did his own thing. Hey, he would have survived a lot longer if he would have helped.
I'll give Durgan credit. His base was very helpful to get a bunch of the birch nuts and resources and stuff.
Casa del Durgan was essential.
But it's still at his base.
Well, it was a base of
operation. And we're freezing to death.
Well, I mean,
we didn't really freeze to death. No, we ended up starving more than anything else.
You guys are still surviving. It's winter. You guys are still kicking ass.
Yeah, I'm catching food for us.
Yeah, so it's working out perfectly, right? So there you go. Utah's here, says happy hump day. Hope everything is going well. Glad to have you here, Utah. Let's see here. Jaeger says question. Oh, we'll get to the questions here later. Let's see here. Foreigner says hello there. Dr. Feelgood says, happy Wednesday, skewers. Glad to have you here. Dr. Feelgood is the one that makes you feel all right. Angel Chiss says, hello. Why don't we get drunk and skew? Well, I mean, it's a little early, but I'm drinking coffee. Alcohol comes later.
If I didn't have to work in, like an hour, I'd join you for that one.
There you go. Zem420 says, sup, skewers. Zem420 says, Mike. Guess what day it is? Hey, Zem420. Dr. Gonzo H, my man, says, howdy. Who else is here? Torn Jack says, good afternoon, all. Darth Sign 1972 says, happy Wednesday, home from work, and make sure to tune in today. Well, we're glad to have you here, Darth Sign 1972. Rose Taco, my favorite person on the planet, is with the wave. Sting says, hi with the wave. Hacks Redneck says, well, hello there. Ouchie girl, there she is. Ouchie girl's here. She says, hola lunchers. Waffle Dolphin says, good morning. Glad to have you here, Waffle. Slap Meathead says, morning. Ray Rock says, good hump day, morning, picklers. There you go, Ray Rock. Glad to have you here. Says, D Perk says, wow, I'm not going to spoil Amanda, but holy mother. I have not finished it, but so far, I got about 15 minutes left on it. I was trying to watch it before the show, but I kept getting pulled to do different things. I had to pause it and go back. But so far, I'm like, man, oh man.
I can't give any. I've seen it. I'm not going to give any reaction because I will spoil it for sure.
Yeah. Brian Bode says, good morning. Sorry I'm late. Grande Verga says, hello there. Darth Vader 7 says, hello. D Perks with the wells in the chat. Well harder, my friend. Well harder. So glad to have you guys here. Also, no Rise of Skywalker spoilers or anything like that. I know reviews are coming out. I know a lot of them have been non-spoilery.
Yeah, ignore the reviews because they're wrong. So
they've been pretty fair. I mean, they've been giving like 7 to 8 on the movie. So most of the people I've been watching.
Well, let me rephrase that. Ignore the paid critics. Listen to the viewer reviews. There you go.
What are the viewer reviews saying? Rating it.
The viewer reviews, people are liking it.
Yeah.
From what I've seen so far.
Yeah.
The critics that do that for a living say it's crap, and I think they should go jump out a window.
Well, I don't pay much heed.
Or go play in traffic.
So for me, this is the way I look at like critic scores. I only listen to certain ones because I think the way they go about it works for me, right? Some critics I will never listen to because I think they're complete morons. But certain ones that the way they describe a movie, like for instance, the Collider video, Perry Nemiroff, I listen to what that woman has to say because she is very, very meticulous with what she says. She pays attention and she makes good points and she's very fair with movies, right? And I think she gave it like a 6.57. So it means that the movie's pretty solid for her. But that it's not going to affect me like what I think of the movie, right? It just gives me an idea of like, what other people that I trust say about it. So
there's only one of the critics that I really pay attention to. His name is Jeremy Johns.
Yeah, Jeremy Johns is really good.
He's really good.
Yeah, I like Jeremy Johns a lot. Yeah,
he doesn't cave to the culture.
Oh no.
So, but anyways,
yeah, he's a good one. I like Perry Nemiroff a lot. She does a good job of her review. So, and I give her props. She's always very fair. She tells you the good, the bad, and there you go. Who else is here? We got Spiderface 101.
Bits.
Well, we are getting bits. Who are we getting bits from? I bet you it's from Dr. Gonzo. It is Dr. Gonzo with the bits. Yep. Brian Bode said, I binged the first six episodes Monday. Nice. Exo says, I'm going to give It's Just Ian a run for his money today. All right. Lord Megatron's here. Exo says, it's just Ian's roster is top heavy. Mine is fluffy. He says, can you review Ian's roster today? No. What else is hi all? Dominic P says, Jeremy Johns panned the film. No, it's all right.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch his review of the movie yet.
Yeah, I mean, so you just with a critic, you listen to what they have to say if you want to just like get a sense of what they think of the movie. But you still need to go watch it yourself and make your own decision. Don't let anybody's critique of the movie affect you in any way. Of like where you should only do the reason I use critics scores is it's something if it's really bad. And I see across the board it's really bad, then I'm like, I'll wait till it comes out on like DVD or something, or it comes out and then I'll watch it.
My favorite critic is me.
Well, she's a good critic.
Yep.
And if it's really, really good, and everybody fans and critics both say it's really good, then I'll do it. But sometimes you get like fans that love a movie and critics that hate it, or vice versa. And then I'm just like, I'll just go watch it and make my own decision, So if you enjoy it, guys. The movie is the movie. Have fun, enjoy it. It's the last part of the Skywalker saga.
Yeah, personally, regardless of reviews, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
I am too. So have fun with it, guys. So Gino says, hello there, everyone. All right, so there we go. Now we're in that part of the show. We've said hi to everybody. It's time to go suffer through mod depression. That's right, folks. This is where Dumbass Ranger goes in like an idiot and tries to, roll mods. So we're going to go in here. We're going to surf by speed, and I'm going to try something here.
Finn, you got do the jingle.
I'm still working on it.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, we have to do the in the end ones, but we haven't got to that yet.
Okay.
Give us time, Grim. Give us time. All right, we're busy folks.
Actually, it should be done as Harry Carey singing the jingle.
Hey, I don't know why. It doesn't really matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. Hey, Finn, I've created this rhyme.
Wow.
That was awesome.
But you always have to throw in the hay, and there's like, hey, I don't know why. All right, so I got to sell those. So let's. All right, we're down to these green ones. I got a lot of green ones here that we've done over the time, and we're gonna slice it. So let's do it. I'm not doing the arrows, so we need these. So let's go get those mats. So we'll roll them on. I've just been slicing like a mug trying to get these done. So we'll do this. I might have enough for a second one.
Nathan H. In the end, the Cubs didn't really matter to me.
They sure didn't. Goddamn the Cubs. Need to get that pitching staff put together correctly. All right, here we go here. All right, so this one's hit health, so we're going to go for speed and see what we get. Well, we'll see what happens. Don't get your fingers, folks. Your fingers. It's got defense, so let's see what happens. Oh, wait, it hit speed.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. We're going to have to roll this one again, see what happens. See what happens. See what happens. Nope, it hit health, so that mod's worthless. God damn it. Alright, might be able to get some energy here and let's do another one. Let me look here. First, let me sell all these. Oh, I got all these health mods? Oh, no, I gotta get those. I'm gonna do those. Where did I get those from?
The Hux event.
Did I? Oh,
Hux gives a couple.
God bless America.
And we had the bounty hunter thing go through that gave some, I think.
Alright, let me look at these gold ones because they don't have anything. Offense, no health on that. Offense. That actually has double health. I'm going to keep that one.
Hey, there you
Offense,
go.
Health.
Good one to put on Grievous.
I'm selling that. This is health, but no, the health's secondary, so sell those. Yeah, that square's pretty solid. It's got health with health and health, so that's not bad. I'll keep that.
Very nice.
Actually, let's go filter by health, and then let's go do these other mods. Let's not spend any energy. Let's go see what we can get. It's already sorted by speed, so none of them had speed on them. So let's go down here and roll these mods and see what we get. Now this one had the health and health. I'm going to roll this one because I want to see what it hits. Alright, hit health and health. Not bad. Crit chance. That's a pretty solid mod. I'm going to keep that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Purple gets one rod. Nope. Defense, health. Yeah, that's crap. Alright, next one. Offense.
Rooster says, Ranger, you have to ask T-Money what a decal is.
A decal? How do you want to... Oh, no. No, I'm not getting to the weeds with this one.
Is that another one of those Urban Dictionary moments where it makes
not even going
McVenom
there.
wish she never heard of the
right
phrase?
I didn't hear what was the context of the conversation of what was being said. Actually, that's not bad. Health and... It's protection, health, and health. Nah.
Wait, who thumbed down us?
Oh, I don't care. If you don't like us, you don't like us, Graham. It's okay. So it's fine.
I mean, we didn't spoil anything, and, Ranger is suffering depression.
No, it's
Everyone
okay.
loves
Listen,
that.
I'm not going to worry about it. If someone wants to give us a thumbs down, then give us a thumbs down. It's their prerogative. Doesn't matter to me. They're still watching us, so...
True, that still does count as a view.
Yeah, so... let's see, two more green mods, and then we can sell this crap. They're all hitting speed 3, and they're not hitting the speed again after I roll it to get the second stat. Nope, that's all getting sold.
Oh, well, that's disappointing, Rooster. He says, no, it's not as bad as we would all like it to be, but it's absolutely Canadian lost in transition, or translation.
Alright, so we can sell all that, get that out of my inventory. I'll keep my inventory clean. We want to keep the inventory clean of your mods so you can keep track of what you're working on and stuff. So there you go. Alright, well, we didn't get dick. Depression. Oh, Lord. We got nothing. Good day, sir. You get nothing. Goodbye. Sting says health doesn't get you kyber. That's right. But it does get you kyber, Stings. You got to have certain mods that have health. Certain characters need that health to be amazing. Like Grievous, so understand what it means to be Kyber. We did win yesterday. Big shout out to Vader Varth Dater. He was. I've got some cool names today. So first we faced Varth Dater, and then today we've got who are we facing? Dart Beavis.
You underestimate the power of the Force.
Shut up, Beavis. You did number 2 and 3s. All right, so we'll face Dart Beavis. Now, I'm going to test to make sure that I'm not putting any defense down. I'm just going to see if it auto-populates my last defense. So there we go. Testing something out to make sure that...
Nathan.
What happened?
What Nathan said.
Oh, we're playing Clue with Baby Yoda now. Okay, there you go. All right. That being said, let us get to our roster review. Let me go into studio mode so we can flip the script here. Go to BlueStacks, and let me make sure we got that. Yep, we do. Transition. There we go. All right, so today we're doing Fling Monkey Poo. Oh, my God. It's Fling Monkey Poo's profile day. It says destroy all... He's in Destroy All Who Oppose, so that's a nice guild name. Oh, more bits from Dr. Gonzo. Thank you, sir. Thank you, my friend. And let's see what Fling Monkey Poo wants us to look at. That's such a great name. Fling Monkey Poo. You know, Grim, when you're in Cabber, you fling Monkey Poo. I don't know if you're aware of this. You do all kinds of things in Cabber. It's necessary. Cabber's life. He says, focus for GAC, and I think I'm good for gas, but just a check. I know my mods suck. All right, Fling Monkey Peel. We're here to look at your roster and give you the best information we can for GAC. So let's get into it. So you look doing pretty solid in Fleet, doing very solid in Arena. When you get your Darth Rev and Relic, just for the speed, just get him to 13. If you want to take them up a little bit higher for survivability, you can. But like I have mine like Relic 2 or 3 or something like that. So very much so. So all right, we're going to go through each of your teams. Well, we might as well start here at Darth Revan. Let's see
PSA for people that do SWGOH.gg. I just got a pop-up that said, change your password. A recent data breach on this site has exposed your password, so you guys might want to change it.
That's right.
When you get a chance.
What's your password, Graham? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What kind of asshole?
What kind of password is that?
That's the same one I have for my luggage. All right, so we're one piece away from him being 13 and relic. So that'll give him an additional 12 speed, I think. 10 plus... Yeah, so that'll put him at 298. We still need to do a little bit more to get Darth Rev. We got to get him above, like, he's got to be above 320 minimum to be really effective. I mean, you're doing fine in Arena, but to be really, really good, he's got to be there. Let's check out your Fallen Bastila. She's 293, not fast enough. I mean, when you're doing mirror matches, I mean, against other teams, it's fine, because Darth Revan just will wreck, right? But the problem is that if you're doing mirror matches, especially in Arena, it's all about the speed, bro. It really is. I mean, I hate to tell you, but you're going to have to, one, get Revan Relic, and we need to see if we can try to at least get you a faster speed. I mean, Malik looks totally fine. Lots of protection. Speed's fine. Yeah, and he's not even, doesn't have all 60 mods, so you'll get some additional protection and things of that nature once you get those mods done. Which I would slice. The more protection stuff he has, the more of a pain in the ass he is. To deal with, trust me, it's a pain in the ass. But yeah, I think there's a lot of potential here. The good thing about your Darth Revan team, it's finished. It just needs a Gear 13 on Revan, and we've got to remod. We've really got to think about remodding here, because if we can, and I don't know if it's capable. I know Dr. Finn, the mad scientist that he is looking at your mods right now. Finn, do you think it's possible, if you're not too busy eating lunch, to check to see if we can get a faster speed on Revan or Bastila?
I'm not eating lunch. I actually ate lunch before the stream.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, usually you've been eating lunch during the stream because you don't care anymore.
Usually I do, yes. I don't care about I don't deny that. Normally I do.
Yeah, see.
But today I had my lunch early because it actually... So I had one of those... It's one of those things, you know, when you buy something from McDonald's, they give you the receipt, and the receipt gives you a buy one, get one free.
Did you go back to the drive-thru?
So I had buy one, get one free Egg McMuffin. So I had one for breakfast, and I had one before the stream for lunch. So I had my lunch. and it was the free one. I ate
So
the other one.
when you
first.
get the egg McMuffin, is it which one is it? The sausage egg McMuffin with cheese? Is it the ham? Which one do you get?
No, the Canadian bacon
the
ham.
Canadian bacon one. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the sausage one myself with the cheese and the egg.
I do like the sausage one, but they charge extra.
Yeah, I don't mind paying extra, but then again, I
They
don't.
charge a little extra, and it's actually more in calories. So I prefer the Canadian.
I don't eat the said McDonald's.
Yeah, he likes the
I
one
can't
with
even remember.
the ham
I
that
haven't
thinks
had
it's Canadian.
I'm not making this up. I haven't had McDonald's in I think years. I just don't eat that shit. I just can't.
It's actually
Jack
gotten
McMuffin is
considerably better over the years.
Yeah, that's like saying
You know?
poop has gotten better because you sprayed perfume on it.
Seriously, dude.
No, seriously.
No,
McDonald's
Jack
is
McMuffin
nasty.
actually isn't that bad. I mean, it's pretty. It doesn't really have anything terrible. It's just the ham, the egg, the cheese, and the egg McMuffin.
I do have to say though, their breakfast is pretty solid. Like
Mhm.
other than that though,
But no, really, like McDonald's,
Graham, they give you the diarrhea. Quit arguing.
Jack in the Box, and Taco Bell, the past couple of years, their food quality has gone up considerably.
Oh, Graham,
I do love me some Taco Bell.
I do love Taco Bell. It's still very bad for you. It's awful.
Oh, I'm not saying it's healthy food. It's
No,
just,
it's not
better.
healthy food. No. Okay, so
Definitely not.
so Finn's gonna be the mad scientist seeing your mods and looking at your mods. So let's go to your characters and look at where we're at. You did mention gas, so we'll look at that. What's your GP? Let me go back and look at that real quick.
His revenue is 286 speed.
Yeah, we already did all that, Grim. Thanks for playing. Quick, get the damn McDonald's out of your mind. 4.
Sorry, I'm hungry. I haven't had lunch yet because it's 10:22. So
yeah. So 4.6 on almost 4.7. So let's start getting into. We got to get gas next. So let's check out Galactic Republic. Galactic Republic is pretty much offense, defense, however you really want to use them. So Shock T needs to go to 12. 3PO needs to go to 12. The rest of your GR looks pretty solid for the event.
Yes,
Kenobi's
3PO and
relic.
Shock T.
Yeah.
And then all he needs is
if I would relic, if I'm going to relic another
arc, and then he's ready.
Yeah, so you're right there. We'll look at your separatist next. That's where I'm going. But you know, you're going to be really good because your Ahsoka's relic 5, your Kenobi's relic 5. You could probably relic your Padme. I wouldn't do Shock T or 3PO past 12, unless you just want to for the event. But I think that. Yeah, I like the fact that you're on the phase 2 side. I think you're not going to have any problems whatsoever. Really good job, my friend. And you've already started on Rex, Echo. Where's your 5s? Did I not see 5s? Where's 5? Oh, there he is. Relic 5 already. So, yeah. Clones are looking great. If you're farming ARC Trooper, I'm totally fine with that. You are farming ARC Trooper. Good job. So really solid job in GRT. And you can use them in multiple different ways, especially in 3s. Since we're in 3s, we're going to talk more about 3s right now. So Padme, Kenobi, Anakin, stupid. Just stupid. You can use them on defense or offense. They're just stupid. Who did I use? I've been actually using Snips on a Jedi team because she's kind of the odd one out for both. Now I've been pulling. I did use Rex and 5s with my gas, but you can use Rex and 5 and Shock T. But I used Shock T this last one with. Who did I use it with? With ARC Trooper and 5s. So I put Echo and Rex with gas, which was really nasty. And then I used Shock T, ARC Trooper, and 5s as another team, and that team wrecked, man. Good Lord in heaven, that team's nasty on 3s. So that'll give you some ideas for some teams that you can use. All right, let's go to Separatists. Really good job, though. Yeah, Separatists look great. God, it's even got IG gear. Okay, yeah, you're fine. If you want to take Asajj up just for the damage for the gas event, you'll be fine. But B1's relic 4, Grievous is 5, IG Mandigard's relic, and he's 3.
Very nice.
Jordica's 12 with the Zeta, B2's 12 with the Zeta. You're fine. Just get Asajj and you'll be ready to go. So you're going to be ready for gas, man. You really are. This is fantastic. Especially,
You may want to look into getting Brute Alpha up.
Yeah, that would be the next one that I would recommend.
He's really nice when you go with Relic with him.
Yeah, Brood Alpha, and we can start working on your Geos, getting them to gear 12, right? You got to use them for the dark side GOTB. They are fantastic in fives. Or also you can go with, who did we use? Geonosian, Brood Alpha, Spy, and I want to say we used, who else?
Soldier, I think,
yeah,
is
was the one we put
used.
down. Because you're going to have a tank with Brute. And then that way you can use Sunfac. And I think we used Sunfac for defensive team with like Newt and Watt, I think, which was pretty nasty. And then that's a good suggestion from Dr. Gonzo, I think. I can't remember where, I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. So, hey, Skywalker Vader, our Canadian brother from another mother. But I would say Padme, definitely take to Relic. Might as well. Just finish out your GR team. I would get a Saj Relic as well. And you're going to be good for gas. I mean, we got Shock T and 3PO, they need to go to 12 just for their survivability in that event. And yeah, I think you'll be good to go, man. I think you're solid. Solid as a rock on that. Let's kind of go through the rest of your stuff here real quick. Finn's busy looking at your mods. Bounty Hunters are fine. You can use them in different areas. Yours are not as developed as some people at this level, but that's okay. Bosk eventually will need his second Zeta. Django. But you do have Django, Bubba, Bosk. You can run that team.
Wow, he's got double Zeta Aura Singh.
I know, and she's a great one to use. You can do any combination of the Bounty Hunters here. Django Lee with Bosk, Bubba Fett. You know, you can use the two Fets and like say Nest. You can go Boss with a couple of Bounty Hunters. Like you could go. There's a lot of different ways you can go here. You got Embo, so you know any threes you want to use is fine here. Let me check the speed of your boss though.
So his Fallen Bastila.
270. Okay, yes, I'll put you. If you did Django, it'd be 300. Go ahead, Finn. I'm sorry.
His Fallen Bastila could gain at least 4 speed. The arrow, square, diamond, and triangle are fine on Fallen Bastila.
So that put her at 297.
But he could replace the circle that he currently has with the circle that's on Stark. The one on Stark is actually a 16 speed purple. So he could slice that and potentially get speed and actually increase his speed even more. But even the 16 is higher than what he currently has. And the cross he can replace with the one that's currently on Jedi Knight Revan, and that'll give him 2 extra speed, which would take the speed from of Fallen Bastila up 4 to 297, possibly more, depending on what he gets on the slice.
Yeah, we got to start working on mods. That's not fast enough.
But that's as fast as mod set.
Yeah, so this is not even worth messing around with. All right, so we're just going to have to start slicing.
I mean, I would still slice up that Stark one, though.
Yeah, I would too, but
the 16
if it hits,
purple, that
yeah,
could hit
if it
22,
hits, then put it on Basti. But if it doesn't hit, then
it's still faster.
It is, but it's not going to make a hill of being difference, Finn. It's if you're not Bastila's not above, if she's not even in the 300s, that makes things difficult.
Yeah, it's not going to make it easy, but
especially in arena, if she's not above 310, then yeah. So, all right, so that's Bounty Hunters. Let's see, First Order. First Order is a very interesting combination. You can go a lot of different ways here. So I'm trying to remember what we did for the First Order. So we did Kylo Ren and Mass, First Order Executioner, and
he said the Stark mod hit crit chance. He just
no 1A.
Yeah. Well, it's still faster on Fallen Bastila if you want to put it on there, but it's up to you. It's only 2 speed. It's not a lot. You're still not breaking 300, which would be the goal.
Let's see, Kylo Ren. Who did I use on defense? It was Kylo Ren, First Order Executioner, and who was the third? I want to say Stormtrooper. No, it was Stormtrooper because the other team was Phasma, Kylo Ren,
and
Stormtrooper. Who did I use? Oh, it was Officer. The speed up Kylo Ren and Executioner. There we go. So there's a lot of different things you can use there from threes on. Offense or defense, that doesn't really matter. You can use them wherever you need them. Imperial Troopers, now Imperial Troopers are a thing. When in fives, Imperial Troopers can be incredible. Yours are all gear 11, so you use a kind of a cleanup team where we're facing a team that's not where they need to be, with their speed. Because if you go first, you're pretty solid. 260 on Stark, that's good. It's 280. Gives you a lot of flexibility to beat some teams, but it's mainly for offense. You don't put them on defense. And in threes, they just suck. They just don't work. And you want to know why? Because they start losing all the bonuses and stuff that makes that team work. And this is where threes can hurt a team, unfortunately. I mean, Short Trooper's a great tank. Yours is only gear 9, so you can't use him. You can add pieces to Empire teams, things of that nature, to do what you need to do. Problem being is that you just can't go in with like Veer, Stark, and Snowtrooper. You're going to get destroyed. right? It just doesn't work on defense or offense. And the troopers are kind of the odd man out. If you need a team, you need to go in there, clean up something, that's fine. But like Death Trooper can go on a team, or a Range Trooper can go on a team for an Empire team, say like you want to do like a Thrawn team or something. But other than that, I mean, troopers are kind of the odd man out. So just keep them in your back pocket for offense, especially for threes. Jedi, you can do all kinds of stuff with. I mean, you can use Jedi for defense, you can use it for offense. The teams that we've been using, so I use Jedi Knight Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, and Jolie as a team. I use Bastila. You can use your Ahsoka because she's going to be the odd man out with your Padme team. Bastila, Ahsoka, and Hermit Yoda is a nasty combination. You have Dispel, you have Healing, you have the Tenacity. I mean, Ahsoka herself, especially when she's Relic, just hits like a truck. And like I said, against Night Sister teams, things of that nature, she just wrecks. Especially when she starts getting the buff, some Bastila and stuff. I mean, it's a nasty team. It's really, really super nasty. So that gives you some ideas for Jedi. You have, other Jedi you can use as well. So those two teams kind of stick out as things you can use for offense. Especially for offense. I think someone put down a Jedi Knight Revan team. They use Jedi Knight Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, and Jolie on defense. You can do that. Just be aware. Check your speed and your mods. I mean, it's a little easier to beat on defense. But if you need offensive firepower, those teams are fantastic. Night Sisters. You can go all kinds of ways with the Night Sisters. And I'm trying to remember what we did. We did Mother Talzin, Zombie, and I used Acolyte. You don't have that, so you could probably go Talia there. It's not going to be as effective, but Ashaz, Odaka, and Spirit, that's a nasty ass team right there. Let me tell you something. So there's a lot of different ways you can go. You can go Mother Talzin, Daka's Zombie. You can go Asajj, Night Sister, Zombie, and Spirit. You can go all kinds of different ways. The cool thing is you've got two leaders there with Asajj and Mother Talzin. That really is conducive to breaking them up into threes, and you can use them for offense or defense. Definitely need to work on Spirit, getting her up. She's only gear 10, so she's not as effective. She does that essential damage that you need until later on. So probably want to keep one of these for defense and one for offense. Just kind of think about it. Maybe keep your
Spirit doesn't really shine until you get her to gear 12 with both of the.
She can at 11 depending on the mods, but yeah, gear 12 is where it's at. Yeah, absolutely. Right.
She gets both of those super stun guns when she's gear 12 plus.
All right,
It really makes her hit hard.
So for the Old Republic, a team that you see on defense is Karth, Mission, and Zalbar. It's a pain in the ass. Canderous is the odd man out, and so is Juhani. Juhani can go on a 3 Jedi team as a tank. Canderous works very well. I use this team yesterday during GAC. Vader, Wampa, Canderous is sick.
Vader lead so stupid.
The dots just, you can't get rid of the dots, and then Wampa just feast on that, and Canderous does this thing, laying the dots as well. So it's a nasty team. So use that team as well. But Karth, Mission, and Zalbar, great team on offense and a great team on defense. You can use there as a team for defense. Then we get into your Rebels. Rebels are kind of a funny one. I mean, see, Commander Luke, Han, and Chewie, that's a team you keep together. They just, if you need a team to go to kill something, that's what you use. R2 and 3PO are kind of odd men out. Now, I use R2 on my Jedi Ray team, so Jedi Training Ray. So BB-8, R2, JTR can do a lot of damage. 3PO I've used in combination with I've used it with Chert and Bays before. I've used it with Wedge and Biggs before. If you need a team that can do really solid, because 3PO really works well in those with the Rebels in those combinations. On some lesser teams, you're like, well, that's a tough team. Let's use Chert, Bays, and 3PO, and it doesn't even need a leader. It just goes in there, and the combination of those three can really wreak havoc on stuff. Same with Biggs and Wedge. So a lot of call and assist with Biggs and Wedge. That's really more offensive firepower, but 3PO with those two, it's a nice combination. So that gives you some ideas of what you can do.
Speaking of 3PO, did they ever fix how he works under Padme? With Shock T?
Oh, I have no idea.
How he explodes people when Shock T calls them?
I have no idea. So, JTR we talked about. You can go JTR, R2, BB-8. We talked about 3PO. Now, some of the other combinations you can use, Scavenger Ray, Finn, Resistance Trooper, even Poe you can use as a team. The great offensive teams like a Finn lead with Ray, Resistance Trooper, or Poe works really, really well. We are getting feats for those. I really weren't too much about the feats. If you can get it done, get it done. But like Scav
Not to mention
Ray,
we're getting a new Ray here in a little bit too.
we are getting another Ray, but I'm pretty sure they're going to want an arm and a leg for it, and I'm not going to go for it because
Of course. Well, you saw the list of characters.
I know.
I've
got 11 on both sides, and there's 4 spots open. I can do the math, and I'm like, well, they're going to put 4 new characters in. I'm not going to have them, so I don't give a shit. And I'm not spending money to get it, ridiculous. So they give you some idea about resistance, but it's for offense. It's purely offense. Scoundrels are fun too for teams. You use them on offense or defense. So a team that I used on defense was Kira L3 Vandor. That's a great team on defense. Really pain in the ass. Nest on her own is just Nest on her own. I mean, good Lord in heaven. If you want backup, just run her with like young Han, young Lando, or Stormtrooper Han, and those guys, because they're all scoundrels, and she gets the benefit because she is a scoundrel. If you want to save offense for Kira, you can go Kira with emphasis for offensive team. That's a stupid ass team in 3s that you can run. There's a lot of possibilities here with scoundrels, so you can go offense or defense with these teams. So that just gives you a few ideas about what you've got there. Your young Han and young Lando need some gear, but
I ran into an interesting scoundrel composition, 3-person combo this GAC. The dude I was facing was using a Kira lead with Candrass and L3, and that was super annoying. I couldn't get past L3, and Candrass was killing my team.
Yeah. Oh, Skywalker Vader, Canadian brother from another mother, says Akbar C3PO and Leia. That's another good combination you can use. So
that is.
Yep. So we're on to Separatists. Grievous with 2 droids works really well. I think we did Grievous B1, B2 as the team we used on defense. Did really, really well. The GOs, we talked about them already. You can go Watt. You can use for offense for a team. He just works. You can go defense. You can go if you want to be a little extra saucy. You can go Dooku Newt B2 or Droideka. That's a great combination. What did we use? We used for offense. It was Count Dooku, Droideka. Who was the third on that team? We used a tank. I just used Sith Trooper, and that team
B2, I think it was.
No, we used Sith Trooper. Remember, because B2 was on defense.
Oh yeah.
But just a combination of Dooku. Now I have the Zeta, and he's gear 12. That makes a huge difference. But that team with Droideka assisting and just doing his thing was just wrecking, just absolute wrecking. You can go Dooku, Newt, and Droideka. You have to be careful though with the Separatists on that team. If you go like Dooku or Newt lead, I think especially Dooku lead, because they will stealth everybody, right? So
you need a tank.
You need a tank in there if you're going to do that. So just be careful with that team. But if you're using it for offense, it gives you some combinations. Watt's great.
Well, it's like for 3v3, one team that I really like using is a Dooku lead with Asajj and Zombie. Dooku will stealth Asajj and himself, and they'll be forced to kill Zombie over and over and over and over.
It's not a bad one.
It's so annoying.
So offense, Sith. We're just going to talk about all the Sith, including Sith Empire. Darth Revan, Bastila, Darth Malak. That's who you run. If you want to be cheeky, you can pull out Darth Malak. He can solo any 3v3 team. He just can. He's that stupid. He is that.
And
stupid.
Sub in like Sith Empire Trooper.
Yeah. I mean, you can easily do that if you like. I could easily go like if I wanted to Revan, Bastila, Marauder, or HK. You can throw in there with the Sith Empire team.
Yeah.
Then you have the Triumvirate. It speaks for itself. Palpatine, Vader is a nasty combination. Although I went Palpatine for 3s. I've been using Palpatine, Thrawn, and Marauder as a team. That is stupid nasty. Marauder gets all the buffs and stuff from Palpatine. Thrawn goes first, fractures, and then, hi there, Mr. Marauder, what you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna throw your lightsaber and one-shot somebody. That's very nice. Vader with the team we talked about with Candace and Wampa is a stupid-ass team for 3s. So these are a lot of teams you can use for... you can use your Revan team for defense, or you can use for offense. The other ones are mainly for offense. And I think that kind of covers it. So that gives you some ideas for 3s on stuff that you can do. Give you some ideas of what you maybe want to work on, things of that nature. We talked about what you need for gas, but really it's about let's get your geos a little bit higher in gear and rounding out. You're going to be solid for the gas event when it comes back. I have no doubts about that. Your roster is really, really good. So What we really need to talk about is mods. Finn. Tell me.
Time to wake up, Finn.
Speed set. I don't know what else.
Just say that again.
Speed set.
Oh God, yeah.
Speed set.
Oh God.
And speed sets.
Oh my God.
I think you forgot to mention speed sets.
Finn.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a matter of RNG, right?
It
There's
is.
not much else you can do. It's just, unfortunately, it's RNG, and so it's just trying to increase your volume. So that's pretty much what it is.
It is. I mean, there's not much you can do when it comes to speed sets. You just have to it's just quantity for that quality. I mean, I've rolled.
Oh yeah, dude. You seriously need speed sets. I just looked at him all, oh my God.
The other mods are fine. The other thing is too,
He's got some good mods, but
don't 60
hardly
any
any
more
speed set.
mods unless they've hit something big on a secondary stat, or their speed is not 19 or higher. We need 20 speed sets. So if it doesn't hit 19 or higher, don't bother 60ing the damn thing. Let's save the mats for that and just go for those mods. You just have to get in there and get your hands dirty. I do it every day. I slice every day, multiple times. I pull mods, I slice, I pull mods, I slice. I look in the store and look for those golds that have 5 speed. That's the only way you're going to do it. Eventually, through all the pain and suffering, you will get that gold, right? And we've seen a couple hits out of the hundreds and the thousands of mods I've rolled those days where I got that circle that hit that crazy speed. Or when I was sitting there with Finn offline, I've hit 2 mods at a 27 and 26 or something like that.
I mean, mods are the reason Ranger doesn't have hair.
No.
I mean, he had a beautiful red head of hair when he started playing this game. It all disappeared when he started doing mods.
But these are the sacrifices you have to make, Grim. This is what you have to do for Cabber. You have to give up things to be Cabber. That's the way it works. Yeah, Rose says, last weekend I sliced 100 mods and only got 1 18-speed secondary. That's pretty much what it is. Out of 100 mods...
Hey, you did better than me.
Out of the 100 mods you will roll, 10 will get... 10 to 20 will go double digit. But out of those, maybe 2...
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky, will go 20. It's just the way it is. It's just... You've got to be able to get that pull where it's like winning the lotto. All the speed hits and you get a mod that's above 20, which you've had a few that have done that. Like there's a tenacity mod that's 20 speed on boss. That's a fantastic mod, by the way, for boss. But to be more competitive, you've just like your whole purpose in life, Fling Monkey Poo. Obviously, you're doing well in arenas. To do better, you need to be like, I would even pull extra mods in your case and get tons of slice of material. Like,
do what I'm doing, man. Spend
4
your
dots
refreshes on
4 dots and
on
below.
mods.
Sell them when you make pulls, and in the store, if you've got a good credit buffer, then all you need to do is like you're looking for any gold mod that's speed with a +5 speed secondary. I don't care about the other stats. Look for those 5s, buy them, roll them. Anything else, don't even bother in the store. Those are those gold mods that have the chance to hit with potential to hit the highest. Slicing is much harder to do. The biggest mods I've gotten have been from the store. But again, 1 out of 100 you're going to hit. So for every 100 you buy out of the store, you may get 1 or 2 that do that big hit for you. But that's the only way you're going to be able to substantially improve your speed. And it's not just your arena team, but it's just your teams across the board down the line, right? And we know that those certain characters, yeah. Well, it's all right. Brian, it says 250 million credits and I'll get his 4 dots in the store. Well, that's all right. You don't give a shit about the 4 dots. Just wait for those 5s. They pop in there. I check the store constantly every refresh. I'm like, what's in the mod store?
Remember, though, if you haven't 3-starred all of the challenges, the 5 dots don't show up, remember?
Oh, I don't know about that. Is
Unless
that
they
true?
changed it. It used to be you had to 3-star all of the mod challenges before the 5 dots started showing up.
No, I think they got rid of that nonsense.
And don't forget, if you get a gold 4 dot, don't forget to level those up. They're nice placeholders until you can
They
get
can
higher.
be, yeah. But yeah, so and then just look at it, this honestly just it's what you have to do. I mean, just look for those mods, and you're looking for speed, gold, 5 dot, that you can try to roll and see what you hit. Because even if you get like an 18 or 19, that's still pretty damn good for where you're at right there. So, yeah, that's what you got to say. Anything else on the mods there, Finn?
I mean, that's mainly it. It's like the mods that he has aren't bad. It's just he needs more of the higher end ones. Nothing you can do besides just trying to farm more. So
yeah.
That's it.
All right. So with that, that is your roster review for today. Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman, how does one get a roster review from the RSG folks here?
Wait until after the holiday.
That's right. And then what happens?
Then I forget.
Finn, we do this every time. It's old. Please just say what you need to say.
Isn't that a song? I'm pretty sure that's a song.
If you would like a roster review from RSG, all you need to do is send your roster review to the bubblehead, which is Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman. As you can tell, he has brain damage, so he probably will not respond promptly because he's an idiot. But if he doesn't, that's all right. Just bug him relentlessly. Like, send him like 900 messages. He really loves that. And make sure you put in there what you want him to look at, or us to look at, and make sure you include your GG page. He'll let you know that you're in the queue. It's about a week and a half, 2 week wait. Holidays are making things a little tricky at the moment. But yeah, so I would recommend just be very careful when you deal with Dr. Finn, for he is a child in a man's body. It's awful. And then when your time comes, he'll get with you again. We'll set a date and time. We'll do your roster review. He'll let you know ahead of time, that so if you want to watch it live, be on the call with us so you can ask questions. Or if you can't, because we know you guys have busy schedules, then you can just go back and watch it, and you'll have your roster review in there. And if you have any questions, the cool thing is that once we do, and you go back and you watch, or you have questions, you can just come back and reach out to us, ask your questions, and we'll get them answered for you. So there you go. The other thing too is, Finn, we're still doing our ACS campaign. It's going well. It's going well, Finn.
We are.
Let's see where we're at right now. Let's check out the latest numbers here. I'm pulling up the ACSR Tiltify campaign right now, and let's see, $15,660 out of $17,500. Finn, the skiers are killing it, man. They're killing it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you would like to donate and support our campaign, we still have that lightsaber, that incredible lightsaber. There's actually, what's his name? What was the guy's name that did the YouTube
Mace
video?
Windu.
Mace Windu?
Space Windu.
Space Windu did a video about the lightsaber. It looks incredible. Thank God. I've excluded myself from that lightsaber, so I'm like, I can't win that. That sucks if I did. But if you would like to, there's still, you can donate to the Tiltify and get into the running for that incredible lightsaber. You want to watch the YouTube video, it's out there. I think we got links for it and stuff. But help us support. We're only less than $1,900 away from hitting our goal, which I am astounded and beyond happy that we are doing this. Because if we had $17,500, we still have time to raise more money, Finn. We could do more, Finn. We're not just constrained by the limits of a number. We could do better, Finn.
We can.
That's right. And there's lots of cool stuff and challenges and stuff you can get, like the wristband. There's challenges that you can do, like Warrior Zeta, things of that nature. So please check that out if you'd like to help us support our fight against cancer, specifically pediatric cancer. If we get rid of this terrible disease so no kid has to spend majority of their young adult life in a hospital, that by all means we are all about fighting that. So let's support ACS and their fight to find a cure for this awful disease, because we've all had cancer affect all of us, and it's the toughest when you see it affecting kids. It really is.
Oh man, watching the stream that you did when you were at the children's hospital, seeing how big the smiles were on the kids' faces when you guys showed up. That was awesome.
Well, that's because Weston was beating me to death with a lightsaber. What kid doesn't like beating the crap out of a villain? And just to make sure I was dead, Finn, I've never feel that so hard. We come over, I don't think he's dead. Hit me a couple more times with a lightsaber. He's still moving. Let me go back and make sure. The kids are incredible. I mean, when you see the kids, and these kids are just incredible. Here they are, facing life and death, and they just do it so stoically. And all you want to do is if you can just bring them any happiness, right, and just bring a smile to the face, because they're in pain, guys. They are in pain, and it's hard. But you put that aside because you're trying to make them laugh, because you know that if you just let them be kids and get their mind off what they're facing, it's the best thing in the world, guys. And that's why we do what we do. So thank you to all the skewers out there for supporting us right now. So very much appreciated. Okie dokie in the pokey. I think that covers that. Finn, do you have Nightbot open?
I do.
Oh, look at Finn on it. Like a blue bonnet. What the hell's going on?
I don't know how to read, though.
Yeah, right. Get out of here, Finn.
I've picked up.
Yeah,
I've
Mr.
picked up
Project
grandinitis.
Manager. That's a bunch of bullshit.
It's grandinitis.
Sure it isn't.
Yeah.
Try again, Finn. Nobody believes you.
So,
Oh,
question
God.
for Regulator.
Oh, God, I just got the stroking Wookiee in my ear. Thank you for the... God, thank you. Was that you, Grim? I can't see who it was.
Yes, it was.
Oh, I just got stroking Wookieed in the ear. Thank you for the bits, Grim. Oh, my God. Sounds like Tarzan having an orgasm, swear to God. Oh, for God's sakes. Okay, we've got some events going on. I'm going to get some gameplay footage going on. Dr. Finn, give us the questions. What do we got, my friend?
Okay, so question from Renovator. Question.
The answer is no, because it's Eternal Twins.
It is the Eternal Twins question.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Question from
you
Jaeger.
you already knew that one. I saw that one. I'm like, no.
Question from Jaeger. Question 3v3 defense team. Newt, Dooku, GBA. Dooku, Makashi, and all but Brute is stealth.
Oh, that works for me.
Yeah, it works.
That's a nice combo. Totally works for me.
Yeah, I think that worked. Anytime you can have a character like Brood or someone that's unstealth and everyone else stealth, it works out pretty well.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's just, and that's if you're going to use that team with the Dooku Lee, you just have to have that tank in there, right? Just because so they can't get you. I mean, AoEs can still get you. There are teams that can counter that actually kind of easily, but it's not easy.
All you need is AoE dispel.
Yeah, I mean, like it yeah. So,
but those types of teams are easily underestimated.
Oh yes, I mean Dooku you can get stun locked and you're like, I'm not taking a turn. What is happening? So, all right, next, Dr. Finn.
Okay. Question from Nathan H. Question: what level do you take the mods you farm to when you're looking for speed? I have been taking mine to 9.
So it depends on the color of the mod. Gray I take to 12 because I want to see all 4 stats. Greens I take to 9 because I want to see all 4 stats. Blues when I first get them 6 and then purples
and 3 for purple.
3 for purples. Now if I hit speed on, except for the grays just if it's got speed on it, I'm looking for anything 4 or 5 speed, right? 3 I just get rid of because it has never worked out for me and it's just a waste of time. But 4 or 5, I'll roll to green, or I'll take to 15, and then I'll slice it to green and see what it hits. If it doesn't hit speed on a green, that's okay. I can still roll it and see if it hits it on the second one, especially with the 4 or 5, because if it hits on the green to blue, then I'm still in the double digits, and I still have a good chance. I mean, a solid chance of getting to 20.
I feel like we need to clarify a little bit the reason. Or the level. Well,
yeah. Let me just go through my process, and then you can clarify, Finn. Now, blues. If I don't hit, if like say I get like a green to blue that's like 4 or 5, then I'm selling it. The reason being is it's pretty much a worthless mod in my opinion. Some people need those kind of mods, but when you get to a certain level, like where we're at, you only have so much inventory space for mods. That's the unfortunate thing. So. Anything purple, blue that are like 4 or 5, that have not hit a major stat, I'm just going to get rid of. But for the leveling itself, I take mods like I'll take a gray that hits speed to 15. I'm going to roll it anyway, so I might as well see the full stat so I can slice it. So go ahead and clarify what you were going to say, Finn.
I was going to say, so it's not something that I think I just want to make sure, like memorizing, you'll forget it, right? If you just always try to memorize gray 12, green 9, all that kind of stuff, you're not gonna remember it. So
Right.
it's important to understand the reason why these numbers came to be. And the reason the numbers came to be is because the first thing that the mods do is to try and get you to 4 visible secondary stats, right? So that's why we have this particular levels. A gray mod has no visible secondary stats. We know that you get something at every multiple of 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Nothing at 15, but 3, 6, 9, and 12. So for a gray mod, as you go through each of those, right, it hits level 3, says, are there 4 secondary stats? If the answer is no, then it'll place a secondary stat. It'll do the same thing at every single level for every single mod. So for a gray mod, at 3, there's only going to be 0 stats, so it's going to add a stat. At 6, there's only going to be 1 stat, it's going to add 1, so now you'll have 2. At 9, it's going to only have 2 stats, so it's going to add 1 and go to 3. And at 12, it's going to add the 4th stat. When you look at green, right, green start out with 1 secondary stat. So when you get to level 3, it's going to say there's only 1, there's not 4, it's going to add 1. 6 is going to add 1, 9 is going to add 1. At level 9, you will get the 4th secondary stat added. When you go to level 12, it's going to ask the mod, do you have 4 secondary stats showing? And the answer is yes. So then it's going to level up one of the existing 4 secondary stats. So that's why for a green mod, you take it to level 9 first in order to see whether or not it has speed as a secondary, and then you take it to 12 to see if it has speed, and you're just looking for speed, then you level up the stat to see whether or not the speed is going to level up. Blues, similarly, right, is starting out with 2 secondary stats. So at 3 and 6, you're going to gain the stats. At 6, you're going to gain all 4 secondary stats, which means at level 9 and level 12, you're going to get a bonus to one of your existing 4 secondary stats. So for a blue mod, you take it to 6 first for that reason, and if it has speed, then you take it to 12. Or you can potentially take it to 9 if you don't want to do anything with just a single hit, but that's up to you. But you can take it up to 12. Purple, similar thing, except you'll get the 4 secondary stats at level 3. And then when you get to level 12, you're going to get 3 bonuses. And a gold mod automatically has 4 stats showing, which is why it's the cheapest one, because then at 3, 6, 9, and 12, you're going to get a boost to one of your existing 4 secondary stats. So that's why the numbers kind of come to be the way that we mention it. It's because of the way that it works, where it first tries to get all 4 secondary stats to show, and once all 4 secondary stats start to show, it'll then try to boost them. And you'll see that with the number in parentheses to the left of the secondary stat.
All right. Graham, this is why... Oh, my God.
I am joking. No, that's good info, Finn. Good info.
Kill you. Next question. Damn, Graham. All right, next question there, Dr. Finn. Did we lose Dr. Finn?
No, I'm here. Sorry. Dami P, question. I don't understand. Jeremy Johns makes reviews semi-professionally, and he didn't like Rise of Skywalker. Should he jump out of a window? I don't think so.
No.
Nah, I mean, his reviews
take a...
It's his opinion as well.
It's just his opinion. You know, just you look at it and, you know, I mean, it gives you an idea of, like, what some other people are thinking.
But there are a lot of reviewers out there that they give bad reviews to movies that don't deserve that bad review.
Well, you have to understand, film is subjective. Like, one thing that, you know, one person might like something that someone just absolutely cannot stand, right? I mean, we live in a... We sometimes you have to get outside your paradigm. Like, there are people out there, and I hate to break this to you, that know nothing about Star Wars, don't care about Star Wars, don't want to have anything to do with Star Wars, and they live happy, productive lives.
Yeah.
It's just nothing that they're interested in, right? And that's okay, right? There's people that love Star Wars, and you know how Star Wars fans are. We are very... we can be unified or we can be divisive. I mean, it's just that simple. If... we all have strong opinions about things, and we get into debates for fun, and it should always be for fun because the shit's not real. But the underlining psychological undertones that are in Star Wars and the stories and things of that nature, and this the characters and things of that nature. It's just something we're drawn to, and we like to talk about and discuss and have like versus battles, like who win between Vader and Darth Revan or Vitiate and Palpatine. We have these discussions because it's fun, right? If someone doesn't like something that you like, that doesn't mean that they're wrong. That doesn't mean you're right. You have to keep that in mind, especially when it comes to TV programs or movies. So, you when you listen to a critic, you're just getting a sense of what they thought of the movie and get some ideas, right? And it gives you some things to think about, but it still should not affect your opinion of the movie, right? If someone tells me they don't like broccoli, and I've never tried broccoli, I'm like, okay, well, they didn't like broccoli. I'll have that in the back of my mind, and then I'm going to try it. And if I like it, I'm going to eat it, irregardless of whether they like it or not. But it also helps me understand.
That girl in there was wearing a crop top. I'm offended. I'm only giving the movie a 1 star.
I mean, but
seriously,
you have to think about these kind of things. So, but as I said, it's Star Wars, guys.
Yeah,
go watch the movie. It's the last line of the Skywalker saga. Go watch it. Enjoy it. Enjoy it with your family. Enjoy it with your friends. Right? That's what these movies are for. So just go have fun. All right. Next question, Dr. Finn.
Okay. Next question is from Contingent 33. It says, question, after rewatching the Clone Wars movie last night, I realized the IG-86 were fighter pilots in the movie. Do you think they can make him a pilot for the droid separatist faction?
They could do anything they want.
I could see it being a pilot for like droids, but not for separatists. Because, well, wait a second. Did the separatists use 86s? Yeah, they did, didn't they? I have to rewatch that.
Yeah, I have to go back and look. But yeah, it works for me. I don't have a problem with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. Next question is from Darsai 1972. Question, I'm ready for return of gas. Have my clones done for light side TB, not that it matters in TB.
No.
Resistance, all gear 12, except Haldo and Rose. So is now the time for me to finish up my first order?
If those teams are all done, yeah.
Work on the ones that are required for the new legendary that we know of.
Sure.
You know, JTR and Unmasked Kylo.
If you don't have those, any characters you're missing on the Separatist or First Order side, get the team geared. I mean, that's the thing we always say. If you get the main teams done, if you got GR team and everything ready for gas, and you've got Darth Revan and Malik, and say your troopers or your First Order, your bounty hunters need some work, start working on them. Start rounding out your roster. That's a perfect way to do it. Absolutely, I'm for that all the way.
Okay. Ouchie question, can you please let everyone know that Human Fall Flat is on sale on Steam right now for $6? There you go. There's your announcement.
God.
Yeah,
Do
and
we
then
really?
you could join us and be inappropriately touched by Santa Durgan.
What are we doing that game again, Finn?
I think Saturday.
Saturday? Please, God, please. Please, God, make that happen. I must watch that. Oh my God, that was the funniest
I think
shit.
Saturday we're doing that, so. Darsai
I got a present
1972.
for you.
Question for Ranger. Can you pick up Finity, tell him you're taking him to see Rise of Skywalker, then drop him off in the theater for Charlie's Angel? Maybe
no.
You know, I wouldn't wish that movie upon my enemies.
Well, I mean, again, it's not
let alone Finn.
I'm okay with that. I have a thing for
cruel
Lucy.
and unusual punishment.
I don't think so. I like looking up Charlie's Angels. They make me feel happy. I don't know if that's cruel and unusual punishment for Finn.
The new one is cruel and unusual punishment.
So, nah. Let's think of something more.
But then again, I remember watching the original Charlie's Angels, and it was amazing. So the new one had very, very big shoes to fill for me. So.
Well, Maz, on Saturday, get your Human Fall Flat ready. You can play with Santa Durgan.
I can't wait to see Maz and Santa Durgan.
Let's see. Next question.
And we have to have her in Zoom. We have to. It doesn't work. If you're going to play, you have to be in Zoom because the reactions of Santa Durgan coming to town are the best. If you got to be in Zoom.
All right. Next question is from Jaeger.
Oh.
Why does Dooku's Makashi stealth not work on Django?
Because he's not a separatist.
Yeah, Django is.
He is, actually.
Yeah, he is a
Oh, he did.
separatist.
They did give him this. It should work on him then.
I don't understand why it wouldn't.
Just a
That's. I have to go look at the skill that just hits.
Hey, you're in Galactic War right now. Test it out.
Man, let's do that. Let's see. Let me pull Separatists. I'll clear the squad. Let's go Separatists. We'll go. I'll just pull 5 Separatists in here. Why not, right?
Sorry, I had a brain fart there. Yeah, I forgot that
So
they gave him the separatist tag.
Dooku, Newt, Django. Let's see. Who else do you want to put in here? Watt. No, not you, Spy. Watt. And do we want a tank?
Brood Alpha.
You want to go Brood Alpha?
Yeah, why not? Go for overkill.
No, I mean, works for me. All right. So let's see what happens.
It might be they bugged his stuff out.
No, he stealths. I don't know why he's not in yours, because he just stealthed with that team. The only one that didn't was the tank. I'll run some more.
Well, the stealth only lasts, what is it, like 1 or 2
2
turns?
turns.
I think it's
Yeah. But he's stealth.
So
He's stealth.
Yeah, looks like it's working.
I'll try another battle just to make sure.
Well, you can't do the same the GW, because it'll just do the same thing again. You'll have to finish this one round and then go to the next one.
That's what I mean. I'm going to the next round. Or the next fight.
Yeah.
well, the thing is,
I'm just waiting for Dooku to do his Makashi and see what happens. So I'm
Yeah,
just putting auto.
Dooku's thing is, it's just an ability. They don't start off stealth.
No, they don't start out stealth.
Yeah, it looks like it's working.
Just waiting to see next time Dooku does his thing. Yeah, they're stealthing. He just did it again. So, stealthy, healthy. All right. So we'll keep running. So, all right, there you go.
Got another question. A Pooh Stain asks, do you slice blue mods with only 9 speed? Potentially, depending on where you are with mods.
Let me go.
That would fall as a tier 2 mod, meaning that it only hit twice. So I would slice it if you don't have a lot of tier 1 and tier 2 mods already.
Let me try something else. Someone says
Yeah,
something.
Jaeger says try Newt lead.
Let's see what happens then. Because doesn't Django get a immunity or some shit like that? Let's see what happens. Let's try that new beam footage. All right. Well, we'll have to wait till it. Okay, so we start off with okay, that's happening. Okay, shock, good. Okay, okay, tater tots, good. Cream of mushroom, good. Okay, heal. Makashi, no, even with the thing on, he still got stealth. So I don't know. That's a weird thing. We've tried it there, and
It looks like it's working.
yeah, doesn't seem to be any problems with it. So, all right, next question, Dr. Finn. That's weird. I'll keep going down the GW line here.
Darth Scion 1972 question: what fun can you tease for Wednesday night stream this evening?
We're just bullshitting. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Grande will be there.
Yeah, yeah.
Fedora Hat's
So-
going to make an appearance.
Do you need any more?
CG Fedora Hat will be there today.
Have a merry frickin' Christmas and do what we say.
I've heard that CG Fedora Hat has a statement he wants to make.
He wants to make a statement. Okay, it was a live interview with CG Fedora.
He'll have a prepared statement for everyone.
Oh, well.
Is it concerning what they're doing with Hux?
I don't know.
Yeah, you
I'm not
never
CG
know.
Fedora Hat. How the hell am I supposed to
How
know?
would Finn know these things, Scrim?
Well, I mean, you arranged for him to show up.
Well,
so-
Yeah, but he's not gonna tell me what he's
just
talking
asked,
about.
He just asked for the bully
Okay.
pulpit. He didn't give us any information. That's not how that works. That's not how anything of this works, Scrim. I unfriend you.
CG Fedora Hat simply wanted a medium to get his view across,
Sure.
and that's what we're providing him.
See, there you go.
I don't know the details of what he's
No.
going to say.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's concerning art.
I don't know.
I don't know. DJ Fedora Hack can talk about whatever he wants.
It's his world. He can do
It
whatever he
should
wants.
be interesting regardless.
Hey, Dexatronic. Ouchie says, question, can we hear more of Finn singing during the stream?
No. All right. Lord.
Don't encourage him. Please, God, don't encourage him.
Stop it, Ouchie. You're just pushing buttons, Ouchie. But that's what Ouchie Girl does, because she's cabber. She can push those buttons. she's epically cabber. All right. Any more questions, Dr. Finn?
Nope.
Okay.
So last phase, right? I only put one team on defense, and the guy didn't even beat the one team.
What?
Like, he didn't attempt it. He put full defenses, like actual legit defenses, right?
What team did you put down? Do you put down a credit team for Frozen Carbonite?
Yeah. I didn't put I put the Darth Revan team. I put a cruddy team down this time so they can get their feet, but yeah.
So
No,
are you not going to be able to get the feet now?
Huh?
Frozen Carbonite.
No, my opponent put full defenses and didn't attack.
So did you win?
No, I lost. I only had 82 banners because I only put one team. He put all defenses.
Oh, that's true. So that means you automatically lose. That's true. So,
yeah, I lose. He put full defenses and didn't even attack the Darth Revan team, which is kind of weird. But yeah,
science.
He didn't even attack. He didn't even attempt my Darth Revan team. I don't know why. But the next opponent, I'm putting a Powder Puff team in. So I have a Hux lead with First Order, Special Forces, and the new Sith Trooper as my 3-man team. And they're all gear 6, 7, something. So, yeah. Nice Powder Puff team for hopefully he can get an underman 3v3 win. I don't even know where I am on my... Where am I in the GP list? Am I at the bottom? No, there's one person with less GP than me. So I'll lose all the tiebreakers, I think, except for one.
Good. Affinity. Yeah. The force is strong with you. All right. Anything else? Any other questions?
Oh, Silverbolt says, okay, I tried using Newt Lead with Django in the Padme event from the Journey book. Makashi does not stealth Django in that event.
I don't know what to tell you. I've been running it the whole time. He's getting stealthy.
It's got to be something with that event.
Yeah, I don't know. That is so weird. I'm just saying. I don't know what that is. I mean, I've been running it the entire time, and he's stealth the entire time. We've switched out both Dooku and Newton.
Now, another reason why he might not stealth is I think you need to Omega that ability for him to stealth everybody.
Could be. I mean, mine's all
I gotta double check that.
They only stealth if you have the Omega. I'm assuming that they have the Omega.
That's what I'm assuming as well.
Otherwise, it's going to be nobody's stealth. I mean, it's not even going to be Django.
You get nothing, sir. Good day. Yeah, stealth and again. Yeah, it's stealth. I don't know what to tell you. So
you can go do it in the Padme event, Ranger. It's open now for everyone, right? Padme is part of the journey. I think Padme is part of the journey stuff. Hold on.
Yeah.
We'll go try it here.
Should be.
Yeah, you can go to our event right now and try it.
Okay, give me a second. We'll go do that after this GW round finishes. They're just slaughtering everything. Go, my minions, slaughter these pathetic, pedank people.
Silverbolt says everyone else stealths except for Django.
I don't know. Let's go try it out. We'll go try it out. So, all right. How do I do this? See, I need to go to my quest.
Go to the quests, and then
go to journey, right?
It'll be the second tab.
Hold on, I got stuff in my inventory. Ooh, stun guns. I need those. Give me those stun guns. Amazing. All right. Clear those objectives. Journey guide. We are looking for Padme Amidali. Shop. Do I need to hit shop?
No, there'll be a little button that says go to event.
Nope. I just tested. It's right. The Django does not
that's got to be a bug.
The Django does not stealth.
So I don't know. Maybe
Just
that's
interesting.
intentional.
I'm trying to see if there's a reason for it, but the Django did not stealth.
Wait, do I need to do the 7-star? Let's just do the. Let's do the. Let's see. We go tier 5. I just want to see. Django, Dooku. How else do we go in there? GBA on Watts. So I want to make sure. Just want to make sure. Let's try this just to see what happens. Let's not make how about this sound again. Where are you saying me? I'll just put on auto. Yeah, he did not stealth. Interesting.
Yeah, it's got to be something with that event.
Because it's something with the event.
Well, remember, the Padme
Hold
event
on.
came out before they added Django's separatist tag, if I remember correctly. So,
Yep. There's something. Hold on, I'm testing.
The Guardian doesn't do anything that prevents stealth. But the other character's stealth, so that doesn't make sense why Django wouldn't stealth.
Unless there's something about the Mace Windu.
unless for some strange reason he does well. No, he's got his buffs and stuff above
It
his
might
head.
be something with Mace Windu.
I don't know what it is, but none of the characters. There's no Mace Windu here on the screen. I'm doing the tier 5 one.
Oh, you didn't stealth
yeah,
in the tier 5 either?
It's stopping here. There's no
That's a
Mace
good
here, so
point.
there's no, Mace is not a factor for this.
Yeah.
So,
I think it is Mace that's doing it.
but
No,
he's not,
Mace isn't in
he's
this
not
one,
in
and
this
it's not
battle.
working.
He's not showing. He's not in the battle, so it's not Mace. Anakin, Padme, and Kenobi we know don't prevent, but I mean the other characters stealth, so it's not a mechanic of the stealth not working. It's just that Django's not getting. Something's going on here that I just can't see. So,
Yeah, it's something with this event.
strange.
This is weird.
I'm just looking at this like, okay, what's going on? What's happening?
Yeah, but it's damage immunity. It's not buff immunity, Silverbolt, so that shouldn't stop stealth.
Mm-mm. And
There's nothing
he
here.
wasn't hit with that when
Yeah, there's nothing here that should stop stealth, except we can't see some of the kits. Right? So it's possible they changed some of the kits of these characters and we can't see them. The only ones we can see are Padme and the Guardian. So we can't see if they modified Kenobi in any way. We can't see if they modified Anakin in any way. But,
well, I looked at all their stuff and see what they were doing. None of them was like prevent stealth or have an effect on this character or anything like that.
Mm-mm.
So it's not clear.
No, it looks like it is a bug, but
Yeah, it's interesting.
because I'm not seeing a reason for it to happen that way.
That's a good point. Cal says must be coding. Jingo got separatist tag after the event. That's true. That's a good point.
That's what I was saying is Django
Yeah,
got
but what does that have
after-
to? But okay,
Well, Asajj has
so
always had the separatist
so
tag.
if that is
as
the
an
theory-
explanation, Finn, not
well,
as an
if that is a theory, go into a different event.
yeah, because then they wouldn't
And
work through the rest
should-
of the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And food for thought, people have submitted a ticket to CG about it.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what other event we could take these characters into. I'm trying to look.
The Chewie event.
From what I am seeing, the
I don't think
Padme
Chewie
event is
can
the
use
only one.
all the characters. You can use Django, but you don't
use
have
Jango,
Dooku.
But then, yeah, you don't Duke and stuff. So there's really, yeah.
Is there an event that we can use? Because we should get the Mythic event soon, right? We should get some Mythics shortly.
Yeah, there's
No, what I'm thinking is
Oh, do it in the Endor escalation. Why don't you try it there?
there's something in the
I
code
already
there
did the Endor
that
escalation event.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
it doesn't see Django's separatist tag. It only sees his ability because that his gaining the buffs is from his payout skill. So I'm guessing what it is when
It's
you
a
use Django
bug.
in there, he doesn't have the separatist
It's a
tag.
bug, man. Let's just call it what it is. That's just not working as the way it's supposed to be working. I mean, there's no
Yeah, don't try to
explanation.
explain it. It's a bug.
It's a bug.
They messed
No,
up.
seriously,
They messed up.
that's what it's doing.
Well, no,
I don't care what it's doing. It's still
not
a
right.
bug.
Yeah,
The
it's
fact
wrong.
that they messed up still means they messed up. I'm not going to try and figure out what the reasoning is, though. It's messed up. It is a bug.
Yeah. So I don't
But
know.
it seems to only be in the Padme event.
So it works everywhere else. So it's just a bad event.
Yeah.
So that's fine. That works. So good catch, guys. Good job. Good job by the Skewers finding this vital information out. So just be aware of that, guys. That
They're saying Django just stealthed after they killed Padme and Anakin.
yeah, but
Interesting.
Padme and Anakin, there's nothing. When I looked at them in their kits or anything that says.
We can't see Anakin. We can see Padme's.
Well, when the
We can
character.
see the Guardian. We can't see Anakin, Kenobi, and Mace. So it's possible they changed something. We saw it happen without Mace, right? So it's possible they modified something with Kenobi or Anakin to mess with Django's stealth.
Interesting.
It's fine. I mean, it's a bug. They'll fix it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Will they?
Hopefully.
We've
Well, they-
talked
well,
about. Wow.
We'll see.
Will they?
That's a true point.
Yeah, it's like Hux is
I
broken.
can see that point. Yeah, I told y'all about Hux. They fixed that quick.
No, Hux is
Well, yeah,
broken.
'cause
We're
it
not going to
threatens
fix
gas.
it. But
Yeah.
since he works with gas, we're going to nerf him. But you can still get him to Gear 12. We're not going to refund you anything.
No. I told you not to do that crap. I'm
I'm glad I didn't drop a Zeta on him or gear him up past 7. So
It's
Yeah.
interesting.
Calter said the second time he used it, it worked, and it did stealth Django. So I don't know who was
I don't know
left
what's
on that
going on.
team. Maybe we can narrow it down to killing of Anakin.
Possibly.
It's possible we can narrow it down to the killing of Anakin being what it is, and they modified
That's a
something
good
with
point, Stings. Just
Jedi
use the
Knight Anakin.
geos and move on.
yeah,
It's fine. But it's just something interesting to look at. You know, we like to try to solve things here. So, especially investigator Detective Finn. So,
indubitably.
well, dog. All right. With that, we're going to call this one done. So thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe. We'll be back tonight for our Wednesday night stream like we always are. So hang tight. Enjoy the quick break. We'll be back at 7 o'clock with our VIPs to hang out with you as we set things up. And then at 8 o'clock, we'll have the longest running live stream in the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes community. So, on behalf of myself and the crew, thank you guys for joining us. Check out our ACS campaign, our Patreon, all that kind of stuff if you like to support the channel. And with that, we're going to call this one done. Have a great rest of your day. We'll holler at you later. Peace out.